So who wants to watch The Office with me?
Sounded like nobody.
I never thought I would make it to a pressure cooker. I'm not sure if I'm excited or not. Thank you for not making it the water bottle challenge. I would have cried.
See, last night I stood with the water bottle on my head for 20 minutes just in case it was going to be that.
I did it this morning, actually, too. I was like seeing how hard this would be.
What? You guys practice for a challenge that we're not even doing?
Yeah.
It's so cute. Oh, I love that.
David, what are you doing off camera? Please stay in frame at all times.
So, what did everyone do today? Work.
Dread this.
Read this.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's cute. I've been so excited all day.
Have you?
I wanna. Okay, ready? So here are all the stupid questions I got about this challenge. Most of them from Zach.
Of course.
Zach wanted to know if he needed socks. What else did you guys ask? JG, you asked if you should bring an inhaler. I'm trying to think, what else did you guys
I
ask?
brought it.
A lot of you asked if you could stand on a bed. I didn't even tell you you were definitely standing up. What else? A few of you asked if you could wear a dress. Interesting question.
Why do you recommend pants? I'm curious.
Because I got some news that sometimes people weren't wearing pants to tribal council, and I didn't want anyone to show up pantsless and be like, "Oh, don't worry, you're only gonna see my face," and then not be wearing pants because like that's an interesting situation to encounter.
I have a no pants rule in my house.
Ian, are you wearing pants for the pressure cooker?
Yes.
Okay, you're like wearing a pant item. Okay. That's
Yes.
What else? I don't know. There were so many questions. Zach thought you guys were doing wall sits.
Those are brutal. Did one of you guys, did one of the hosts win it in Solomon Islands? I guess it would have been Mitchell. Mitchell, did you win?
Yeah, I did.
I was long gone.
Wait, someone voted Dana out? Who was that?
Must have been just one person.
Rip. This is a good thing I worked out today.
I remember during the Solomon Islands one, once it got down to me and the other person, I was like, hey, let's make a deal so we don't have to keep doing this. And she was like, what's the deal? I was like, you drop and give me immunity. She said, I don't think so. I said, well, then that's not a fucking deal. She said, well, I guess not.
And then didn't she accidentally move, like, while you guys were talking about it?
Yeah.
Oh.
R.I.P. Allie.
It had a happy ending.
Dana won, right?
Huh.
I just enjoy this data so much. How long? How many people were left whenever you guys did it in Solomon Island?
It was 4.
Just 4? That's not. But it makes it harder for the
We wanted to do it like at like 6 or whatever, because like we knew that there would inevitably be someone who couldn't do it, and then like it's just more fun with more people, quite honestly. But like you have to do it late in the game because like people have to have incentive to like want to do it, you know. Like I would never do this like final 12, like.
I mean, I would 100% do it at any time. I'm all about that money, honey.
Mitchell's a team player, Dana. I don't know about you.
If it were a tribe challenge, I would absolutely do it.
Sure.
I literally drank the grossest combination of stuff so that our tribe could win a challenge.
Oh.
So I don't want to hear that I'm not a team player.
Are we not going to do a food challenge? I want to do one.
No, we did it like it was like our food challenge, but it was like actual food. So I think my drink had cheese, butter, goldfish, balsamic vinegar, ginger like salad dressing, and lemonade in it.
Solomon literally almost got canceled because of that challenge.
Yeah, because everyone was like, we don't want to do it. And I was like, well, I mean, I'll do it. But like, I live in a dorm room. So like, you're getting what I have in this refrigerator, which is like a bunch of like dank condiments. So.
Actually, I just watched on the Survivor Island did their food challenge. It was pretty interesting.
Wait, Dana, you'll be crazy.
But
If Johnny makes FTC in Japan, the hosting team will be someone who made FTC before Solomon, during Solomon, and after.
Would be so cute. That'd be cute if we all made it to final tribal once. I'd be here for that. Ian, what episode of The Office are you?
Haven't really been paying attention to too much. You guys talk too much.
My lines from Malaysia, out of the 4 of us, 1 came in as a finalist, and then me and Jen from won our next seasons, and then Jimmy made FTC and All Stars. So we were kind of like gods, you know. Survivor Malaysia, represent, love my fam.
Well, I didn't really have any alliances in my first main season.
Me either.
But I still made it to final tribal. So I had like 2 alliances, but they were like with a single person. And then like the minute that they would like backstab me, I would just vote them out because someone else would tell me to.
My first season, I didn't know how Skype worked, so I was like a complete flop.
Yeah, like they had it set up so that you would find the hidden immunity idols using like a code on the blog. So, like for our video, it would have been like Survivor Kuang Si / like hidden immunity idol or whatever, but it would have been something different. And nobody told me that that was how you found a hidden immunity idol. So I made 2 confessionals all game. One of them was about knowing that there was a hidden immunity idol and being like, wow, I'm like so shocked there's a hidden immunity idol in this game. And then the second one was when someone told me they had the hidden immunity idol. And I was like, oh my god, somebody found the hidden immunity idol. Magic, how did they do that?
I was reading like some of the past seasons that they even put like a URL for like the legacy advantage. Should be like whatever the main blog was, and it was like legacy, and you'll find the legacy advantage. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. It's like, I like interesting idol systems.
But then I also saw like there was people they did like password systems in the past. I saw where they like
David is out of this challenge.
Ooh, true.
I don't know when he went off camera, but David, I'm sorry, you are out of this challenge.
Okay. And we're down to 4.
Congratulations, you have a 1 in 4 shot winning individual meeting, getting yourselves a 1 in 5 shot at winning the game.
To answer your question, it's the where they make their own commercial episode.
Oh,
I love that one.
it's a good episode.
Yep.
I've watched like every season of The Office a minimum of 6 times. So like certain episodes I've seen like more often. But that's a good episode.
Dunder Mifflin, the people, persons, paper, people.
Yep. Love that.
A good show. Didn't they take it off Netflix?
No, it's still on Netflix. That's what I'm watching it on.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know because my parents deleted my Netflix.
Shade.
Yeah. So now I just have Hulu Plus, and like I'm really suffering. Like I'm at my peak suffering right now.
I use Netflix and YouTube TV.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm surviving, but it's hard.
YouTube TV is the best thing to come out since like cheese.
What's everyone's favorite show that's not Survivor? I don't want to hear about how much you love Survivor.
Game of Thrones.
Interesting. Interesting.
What'd you
Maybe.
say?
He said How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah, I knew that.
What is your favorite, JG?
Doctor Who.
Can't do it. Too nerdy. Why are there so many messages?
Because you're popular.
Dana be thoughting around.
No.
We see you, Dana. I have to say, congratulations. You other three are a beautiful three in this.
Oh no! Don't send me that.
Dana, stop. You're evil.
I'm not evil.
I got a tip for you guys. If you lock your knees, you'll stand better.
That is dangerous, and that is how you pass out.
It was a joke. Don't do it.
Being dirty, yeah.
I'm Ian with the advice.
I don't think we're ready for this jail.
How long have we been doing this?
Like 5 minutes, maybe.
Like, really not that long, like under 20 minutes. Mitchell, did you
I don't know
see
how
when
long
we
it's been
started?
going for.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wait, we can see when you send it to the VL. We have people who want a guest. That's cute. Stop. Wait, Mitchell, did you not send it to them?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I see. 8:27. You guys have been standing for a grand total of literally like 28, like 20 minutes?
17, 18.
17, yeah.
Not bad.
And that means that David went out around like 15 minutes, roughly.
What?
Never mind, I'm good.
Was it a roast? I'm sure it was.
No, it was literally just me asking a question, Dana, but you didn't hear me, so I gave up. Jeez. It's so sassy.
Does anybody know what this season was originally supposed to be?
Oh, I don't remember, but I saw it on the wiki.
Ascension
Yeah.
Island.
Ascension
Yes.
Island, yeah.
Yes. Where the flops of the past were supposed to ascend to new heights.
Yeah.
That's not what it is anymore, though.
Nope.
Really? Since when?
It is fresh meat.
Yes, but like all of you have played a game before. Everyone left in this game has played, right? Yeah, has played like multiple orbs before. Well, I guess not multiple.
Yeah, I've played one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've only played one.
And Devin's only played on Super, but I mean, I guess that counts.
Yeah.
Never.
I'm like
I-
worried that this is really gonna go for like 1,000 hours.
I know, I have work at 8 a.m., so, or at 7 a.m., so.
I work at 8, so I won't be up late.
Hope that some of our people people applied for Isla de las Muñecas.
What's your prediction, Dana? How long do you think it's gonna go? Make your call now.
I don't know.
Yes.
All day, every day.
You're
I don't know how crazy you guys are.
Zach, are you listening to Rainbow or Monaco? Lady.
Do not dance. I will lose my mind.
We can do a reenactment of our Kesha music video.
Oh my god. Honestly, you guys were so cute with the music videos, like especially Coffee Saw, because you guys are all like, we're gonna go buy glitter, we're gonna get glow sticks. I was like,
That was so much fun.
that's so cute.
I literally didn't have anything because, I mean, yeah, I don't drag, fun fact. And so I literally went across the street and asked my neighbor, and I was like, hey, do you by chance have, like, glitter or stars or any, like, pink scarves or anything? And she's like, yeah, here you go.
It's so cute. I don't want to bring this up, but I'm going to. That I had to watch Mitchell's really disturbing video.
It was not disturbing.
It was like the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's ridiculous.
It was bad. I was like, I don't really think that 10 years from now, this boy is going to want everyone to see him smoking a pipe on a camera. So let me not do that. Let me exclude that part.
It was so original and artistic.
I meant to crop it. Like, I had 45 minutes to edit the last 2.5 minutes. So, like, it wasn't what I wanted it to be. But I also did mean to cut out the part where you put duct tape on your stomach. But that unfortunately did not make it out, and it is included in the final cut. So.
You know what? We won that damn challenge.
We didn't win. Johnny's tribe won.
We came in.
Didn't lose.
We came in a smooth second.
You should link us it.
We definitely have like at least 5 times.
I've obviously missed it somewhere.
This is the potential breakup.
Nightmares, honestly.
We can talk about though Andreas and Tyler's music video.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly, when they were like making that, I was like, oh, this is gonna be cute, but like it's not gonna be that funny. It couldn't be, right? Like they're not gonna be in it. And then I watched it and I was like, fuck. I was like, this is so cute. They were all cute, honestly.
I'm just glad you didn't make us sing, because in this one org that I did a couple months ago, we actually had to make a music video and we had to actually like sing.
No. I would not do that. I mean, I would. Like, I say I wouldn't do all of these things, but like, I would do it.
It was rough. How many people are watching us?
Us.
I don't know.
3.
Mitchell, have you actually applied to be on the Real Survivor?
Once. I made it after I was like cracked out after not sleeping for like 30 hours. Your first guest is coming now.
So remember, when guests are here, you don't talk, or you're out. They'll probably be. How long are we gonna let them guest for, Mitchell?
Oh.
Like 5 minutes?
In Solomon, we didn't cap it.
Oh, no, we capped it when we did it in Great Lakes. Otherwise it gets boring and they can't talk.
Did somebody say Jordan Pines?
Hi.
Oh, hello. Nice
They
to
can't
meet
talk
you.
to you.
They can't. What am I doing here?
You're here to bother them. Tell them the
If they're
story.
not here to give me attention, what am I doing?
Jordan Pines, introduce yourself.
I'm Jordan Pines, the current devil of Tumblr Survivor, to enrich your lives. I am currently also playing a season. I'm playing my 5th main season where we just merged.
What season?
Fun fact, your own host, Mitchell, was the first person to ever vote me out of a game when we played Machu Picchu 2 years ago. That's me. I'm a bit of a narcissist. So is this final immunity? What is this? Or is this a random? I'm eating dried
Final
mango.
6.
Delicious.
2 people are out. 1 person couldn't attend. 1 person's out. Yep. Tell them your best Tumblr Survivor story. Like, what's like the most fucked up thing you had to do for a season?
Well, I have like a story prepared for the most fucked up thing I've done this season. It's
All right.
very fun. So it wasn't a main Tumblr Survivor season. It was a storybook season.
Mm-hmm.
An approved catfish in the season. I think Zach might have been in it. If it's the same Zach I'm thinking of, but can't answer. But yeah, I was an approved catfish, and I went by the name of Meredith Stroganoff. Right. And I noticed on the other tribe, there was Regan, who, let's put it this way, I'm not the nicest to Regan. So I think, it'd be really fun just to like mess with Regan, like just to mess with her. So we get to merge, right? And I meet Regan for the first time after knowing her and bashing her for years. But Meredith meets Regan, I'm just like, hi, honey, nice to meet you. Oh my god, because like Meredith's like a very like fake bitch. Like she's very like all smiley faces in her messages, like that kind of person. He's like, oh my god, so nice to meet you. Like, oh my god, like hi, I'm Meredith, and she's like, oh my god, hi, I'm Regan, and we're like, let's be best friends. So we get the first vote happens, and it's like 5-on-5, and coincidentally enough, Meredith and Regan are on opposite sides. So, Meredith is like, you know what, I've been working on Regan for a long time, and the vote tied. Everyone's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go to Rocks, we're ready. But Meredith has Operation BFF, which is what this whole fucked up thing was called. And so she goes to Regan with a bunch of like sad face emojis and like, oh, but we're best friends. I need you to vote me so we can play together. It's gonna be so fun. And obviously, because it's me, Regan flips, and her alliance now hates Regan, and Meredith's alliance doesn't give a shit about Regan. So Regan's only connection in the game is me, who hates her. And because for those of you who don't know who Regan is, she blows up at the littlest thing, and I knew that. So what I figured is I want to cut her now, because now that I've officially like cut her off from everyone else in the game, I just want to get rid of her because like I'm bored of her already. So I wait for Regan to blow up at me for something, which it takes around 10 minutes for that to happen. Because it's Regan. And so I go around to everyone like with a sad face, like crying, like, oh my god, she's being so mean to me, like I don't know what I did, like it's unfair, like what's happening? Everyone's like, oh Meredith, don't worry, honey, we'll vote her right out for you. Don't even worry. Oh my god, thank you so much. Surprise, surprise. Regan goes home unanimously, and her parting words were, you're a bitch, Meredith. But wait, the coup d'etat, because Regan can't just let it go, so she starts messaging Meredith like, you're awful, you're the worst, and then me, being a little lover of the drama and wanting to start sticking up, like, you were mean to me, like I didn't know, like I didn't think you wanted to work with me. And she's like, oh, like, why were you yelling at me? Because Meredith doesn't know who Regan is. So she's like, oh my god, and by the end of this whole like spiel, I had turned the situation around so much where when I actually made finals and won that game as Meredith, but Regan's jury speech was literally just, Meredith, will you ever forgive me? And that is, to this day, the most fucked up thing I've ever done, because I basically mind-fucked Regan.
That's so mean. I love it, though. That's what you gotta do, right? Oh, boy.
And I say I love lies and fraud.
I got it. Me too. Me too. Cool. Any other thoughts you have for the final four in this challenge? How many times have you done pressure cooker?
Only once, actually, but I did win it. It was a really intense thing, right? So it was final four of Pacific Islands All-Stars, and it was me, Andrew, Drew, and Stefan. We were the final four. And because of a weird turn of events, Stefan and Andrew both were visiting Samantha G. I mean, Stefan and Drew were both visiting Samantha G at the same time.
Oh, I've heard this story. I literally think I told this to them before we got on air. Tell it though.
They got called, but basically, they were visiting. So it was like me at my house, Andrew Tate's house, then Stefan and Drew both together on one screen in Sanji's basement. And at one point, one of the rules was you can't talk, you can't watch TV, you can't do anything. You just stand there and do nothing. But we had to mute all the individual people just because there was like a weird echo in the call, so we got rid of that. So it's like 2 a.m. We're all still in it. We're all just like lazily being there, half exhausted, all tired. And Allison makes it, and he says like, "Oh, I have an announcement." Like unmutes everyone, and as she unmutes Drew and Stefan, you just hear RuPaul's Drag Race in the background, and she's just like, and like I find it funny because like Drew is like, I think he's like 26, so like Drew is a grown ass man, and I've never like seen him like look more like a little kid like who was like caught stealing like a cookie from a cookie jar or whatever. As we were just standing there, and then it was down to me and Andrew, and we were just like both laughing our asses off because of what just happened. And we're like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Let's just talk about because me and Andrew were against each other all game. We were like, we both want to say we had like a very intense heart-to-heart on that, and it's a real shame because that whole challenge got deleted because Allison played some music during it, and it got copyrighted on YouTube. But we had like a very intense heart-to-heart, and around 3 or 4 a.m., Andrew's like, we were pretty sure that Stefan and Drew were voting together because Stefan was the obvious goat. And I was like to Andrew, like, even though we never worked out, like, I said, like, I promise, if you step down from me, I will let you go to rocks. I mean, fire making, because I know it's what fire making no matter what. And he, like, we took a long time, and he was like, finally, like, I know I'm going to fire making, I'm probably going to lose, I'm going against Drew. And he stepped down. I won immunity. It was Andrew versus Drew. Andrew won. And then Andrew beat me in the game. It was like a 7-5 to 0 vote. So Stefan got 0 votes, I got 5 votes. And, yeah. Andrew got 7.
Cool. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
But yeah, it's the only time I've ever done pressure cooker.
What?
That was the only time I've ever had to like do pressure cooker.
Yeah. It's a fun challenge. I think we've been going for... We started at 8:25, so we've been going for a little under 40 minutes.
It's not bad.
No.
A little under 50 minutes. Wait, we started 25?
Yeah.
No, I thought you said 15.
I'm really bad at math. I know I'm going to do math incorrectly on this call, and like, I just hope nobody's watching at that point. Like, I hope everyone has gone to bed, but it's fine.
This is really funny. I don't think people are watching because Jay was like, Jordan shouted Andalusia, and Carson was like, he did, and Jay said good, but I did not give a shout out to Andalusia. Like, I will.
Was it? Are you in Andalusia? Is that the
Yeah,
one?
we just merged.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm following it, but not like super closely. I haven't looked at any chats.
Let's root for your local Jordan Pine.
For our 3 viewers, I'll live broadcast the Japan Tribal Council.
Ooh, fun. Yeah, I don't know. I watch, like, I feel like people pop in, watch the pressure cooker for like a little while, and then they're like, peace out, because who wants to sit here for like 10 hours?
Yeah, no one sits for the full time watching the pressure cooker.
No. Unless
if they do, we need to have a talk. Like,
I know,
whoever
you
is
need to find something else to watch.
Like, whoever who has been sitting here, who's just been like watching it from the beginning, like,
Crows
like,
playing
go
a hidden
outside,
immunity
please.
idol at Japan.
like, just go out.
Oh, wait, Mitchell, I got a thought for you.
Huh?
I can't say out loud. Hold
But I
on.
think someone's playing an idol in Japan.
Yeah,
Crow
well,
just played an idol.
No.
wait, what?
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Crow will not count.
Wait,
They're
what
gonna
just
read the
happened?
votes.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
Also, fun fact for Mitchell and Dana, whoever gets voted out this round in Andalusia joins the 12th place chat.
Oh, hey.
Swipe
I love
the
that shot.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one still in the game. Like, of the returnees who are actually in the 12th place chat.
Can't wait for Jordan Pines to join the 12th place chat.
I got 12th
twice.
place my last season. If I am merged, I have made merge 2 out of my 4 seasons and now 3 out of 5. But if I am merge root for all of my seasons where I have made merge, I'm gonna be so mad.
Whoa, Stefan has played the Fukushu idol and has stolen Crow's vote. It's crazy.
Oh damn!
Oh, no.
But like, boo Stefan. Like, can he just go home? Unaware. I hate Stefan.
R.I.P.
The worst. Oh, Mitchell, do you know I'm playing a game with Grace?
Oh, Grace? Grace?
Yeah.
A sweet woman.
Shade. Together.
A good gal.
Grace hosted me and Mitchell in our first Tumblr game.
Oh. Oh man, I can't believe Dana died.
Also, I was very close, but the merge tribe in Andalusia was almost Jordan Hines.
You're fucking lying.
Like the host had to shut it down. The players were very adamant about it.
The merge and Solomon, we all agreed on Ratatouille, but that got vetoed.
While I'm here, newbies in the competition, listen up. I am hosting an all returnee season very soon. Some of you may have heard of it. It's supposed to be very important. It's called Tumblr Survivor Jordan Pines. Start trying to claim your spot now.
Dana's on mute. What's going on? She drinking wine?
Dana's having a fun night.
We just shamed Dana out of the room.
I'm very happy my best friend's coming in this weekend for my birthday. Are you trying to replace me already, Mitchell?
Thank you for your time, Jordan Pines. Everybody give it up for Jordan Pines.
Really? After all I've given you?
Everybody say goodbye to Jordan.
Goodbye.
That was fun, right, everybody? The evil is gone now. Yeah, so Jordan Pines is hosting Tumblr Survivor Jordan Pines in the future. Sign up once you get the chance. The guests are gone, so you guys can talk if you want to.
Hi.
Maybe we just don't want to talk to you.
I'm offended.
I will be
Not trying to risk it.
I'll be honest. It was really hard because I wanted to laugh at him because, like you said, he's so narcissistic. Whatever the word is.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god. My
What's
life's
happening in
unstable.
Japan? Like, without a doubt.
In Japan, there have been 3 votes that do not count.
Oh my gosh, it's too much. I can't handle it.
Make it count, play it straight. Don't look back, don't hesitate. When go big time. Hey, hey. 4th vote does not count.
Oh my gosh.
One vote left. Wow, who's gonna get 1 voted out of Japan?
Dana, even though she's not in it.
Is Johnny vulnerable?
I don't know. I don't think he is.
You never tasted paper. Ashton.
Come up. So in like 15 minutes, there's no more distractions, which means that you can't use your phone. You can just talk to me.
Yay.
I mean, we can just ignore you.
Literally, I will talk to myself. Like, I have no qualms about doing that.
All right, our next guest is coming in.
Who's our next guest?
We'll find out.
R.I.P.
Hello? Can people hear
Would
me?
you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm currently in Final Four of the Canadian Survivor org. I'm also hosting a Survivor org on Epic Mafia.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, but what's up, guys?
Do you happen to know any of the players here?
Yeah, she's shaking her head. I know Allie.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a really fun time.
Yeah.
Anthony is Allie's host chat guest.
Yeah.
So, good time.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I'm a flop. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Tell us a crazy story. I want to hear a crazy story, Anthony.
Okay. So, you want to hear the time where there's been multiple times, but the times where I made stupid decisions.
Yeah, let's go for it. We've all made them.
So, I was in a Big Brother org, and so the renomination ceremony finished after someone had won power of veto, and I was like, "Hey, this person's in my alliance. I'll just instantly save them." So I voted right away, and then the other nomination tells me that the guy that's in my alliance has a power that they're planning on using on me to get me out, and I'd already voted.
Ooh.
And so the next week, he uses the power on me, and I get out because I can't. It makes it so you can't use the power of veto if you win it.
Oh.
So I had one power of veto, and and he used the power on me, and I couldn't save it, and I got voted out 3-2. So yeah. Let's see.
Fun.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you play on Epic Mafia mostly, right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. I'm the head host for the Survivor org on it. Allie's shaking her head because right now they're in a joint tribal with 3 tribes.
Allie looks pretty unhappy that you're here.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't know if she's unhappy because I'm here in general, or she's just unhappy with me in general because we did this joint travel with 3 of the 4 tribes. So, let's see.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm not ignoring. I'm just figuring out my game right now. Cool.
Yeah.
Give our contestants some words of advice. Like, what are Anthony's best words of advice for this game?
Take your time. Don't make rash decisions. Don't do anything instantly. Think. Does this make sense? Before
They
doing
merged in Japan.
They merged in Japan. Don't they have 20 people?
Not anymore.
No. Bad at following things.
Yeah.
They're at 13.
That's some good advice.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Also, what was I gonna say? Crap, I had something good to say. Win the game. I don't know.
champion. Good advice.
Yeah. See it. I don't know. I just wanted to come
So
on.
it's time to stop in,
Yeah.
say hey.
Yeah.
I, for one, will say I'm very glad you decided to stop in.
Yeah.
Say hey. Added some drama to my evening. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna head out.
Bye, Anthony.
Bye.
Oh, he's so much nicer than Jordan.
I love it.
How does like even survivors work on Epic Mafia Alley? Like I never like I tried, like I even tried signing up. It just made no sense to me. I was so confused.
There's like two types. There's like work like this, and then there's like mini games. So it all takes place in like a flash game, and you do challenges. They're all like typing speed or like math or like a bunch of other stuff.
Yes.
And you go through a survivor game over hours in like this chat, and when someone gets voted out, you like whisper each other. You whisper the host, your vote and stuff. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it, but you should try playing. It's fun.
When this is all said and done, you'll have to like show me.
Yeah.
I have to literally every time my guest comes on, I'm like so confused. On top of your guest, like goes in my lap, I have to literally bite down on my lips just so that I don't do anything. How much time left then with distractions?
10-ish minutes. 5 to 10 minutes.
5 minutes.
Are you gonna tell us when, or do we have to know?
Oh, I'll tell you when.
Okay, cool. So, like, if I somehow managed to pee in a bottle, would that get me in trouble?
As long as it's not on camera.
Alright, we'll see if it gets to that.
I'm like not. I'm gonna literally break emotionally. Like that'll be it for me. That's when I gotta go.
One of my friends told me that they bought an adult pamper for this when they knew it was coming ahead somehow. I'm not sure how they knew, but they knew it was coming, so they went to like Rite Aid and then bought an adult pamper just for kids.
Like, do people just like not like go places for more than an hour at a time? Like, I don't understand. Where like they can't pee.
I feel like you brought us like the opposite spectrum of guests. You brought us the super nice, sweet, innocent, really shy, awkward guy, and then you brought us the super, completely awkward.
So who's winning BB19?
Josh.
Josh.
Anyone but Paul.
Well,
Yes.
Paul is gonna be stupid enough. Paul wants Josh to win it, so that he doesn't. So that Paul doesn't want a victor, so he's gonna let it go down to Josh. Paul doesn't realize Josh is a victor. So, karma.
Victims aren't we all?
Josh hasn't played a great game, but in honesty, he played a really good game. I remember that
Josh has not played a really good game.
Yes, he has. He was one of the earlier targets in the beginning of the game. I thought he was going to go, and then in that vote when he didn't go, look where he is now.
Josh didn't go early because A, he had the golden apple that first week, so he could not go home that first week, and B, he latched himself under Paul's wing, so he was no danger from then on out.
Not a bad strategy. Look where it's got him, and now if he can vote out Paul, he's probably going to win the game.
Well, it's not a bad. It wasn't a bad strategy to get to the end, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Josh played a good game. I think the only person who's objectively played a good game this season is Paul.
Paul can die.
Yeah, I hate Paul, and I don't want him to win. I think Paul has played a good game of getting
I agree.
to the final two, but a bad game at winning.
I agree.
He's like Russell in that he can get to the end consistently, but he can never win.
I feel like though he will. I feel like if he does get to the end, I feel like he will win though, unless the jury's super bitter. Which then he's gonna fall victim to like Dan. It'll be just like Ian versus Dan over again.
It's like the reason that I think if Paul loses again in the final two, that the Paul Dan comparisons won't hold water, is that Paul has already lost a final two before.
Yeah.
Like it's not Paul came in and played a great game and the jury just didn't like it. It's Paul has a legitimate problem at winning a final two jury vote.
Because he routes people that he's very not. He doesn't have good jury management.
No, he's also a douche.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Celebrity Big Brother. That should be really interesting.
Can you believe they cast me for Celebrity Big Brother?
Huh?
What? Did I say that?
What'd you say? I honestly didn't hear you.
Nothing.
I'm going to fight you. But I feel like that's going to be more like over the top dramatic and less strategy. I think
Man, BBOTT was a crazy time.
BBOTT was great.
Raise your hand if you were not a Ball Smasher fan. Let's see it. Who the fucking fakes? It's been 1 hour since this challenge began. All distractions at this point must be placed away. No
Put your
phones,
cell phones
no TV.
down. No music. Stand and suffer.
Dana, should we say no headphones?
Well, Allie can't do it with no headphones.
Yeah, my mic's attached to my headphone.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. Just like don't listen to music.
I'm not listening to anything, I promise.
I'm
No,
not.
I don't like because they can't do it without it. It's fine. No. My life is ending, everyone. Not
Why?
actually.
Why?
Nobody should ever let me play a game. Let me just say that.
Oh, is something crazy happening in your Big Brother game?
No, nothing crazy is happening. I just like, I'm just like really bad at solitaire. Let's just like put it that way.
Is that a competition?
Yeah.
Nominated, or
What?
are you nominated? Is that why you're so?
No, I'm HOH.
Oh, so why are you so worried about solitaire?
I'm not. I mean, like, it's over. Like, somebody already won. But, I'm just bad at it.
Fun
And
fact, since Kai got voted out, none of the avatars that we have for the season have played a season together.
What?
how do you know that?
I'm looking at the wiki.
Wait, what did you say?
Since Kai's gotten voted out, none of the contestants that you guys picked for your avatars have played a season together.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
I'm, like, really bad at wiki facts.
Like, which avatars do we have left in the game?
Brenda, Penner, Wu, Ian, Jay, and Julia. Dana, how was the first boot of Great Lakes brought back as a hero?
I don't know, but like I played another game with Ashton, and he was in the Final Four Alliance, and I was like, it was like me, my whole alliance got voted out. Then it was just me and them, and Ashton's really nice, so like maybe that's why. But then I I asked him to flip with me, like I asked him and this other guy to flip with me. And he said yes, and then the other guy said no and fell asleep. And then I called an instant tribal and I went home. But Ashton was nice to me, so I feel bad for him. But like we have a Snapchat group for Great Lakes and they're all talking about it right now. Who went home, Ashton?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've been like seeing it, but I'm not like reading it.
Dana's just trying to show off that she can be on her phone and we can't.
Oh, sorry. No, I'll be more talkative in a second. I'm just like trying to make sure that things are going my way. In Big Brother.
What time is it actually? Because I haven't noticed it.
It's 9:30.
Thank you.
What should I have for dinner, you guys?
I didn't.
You should have something delivered to you.
I bought like those mini hot dogs that come in like the puff pastry. Cause like I always walk past them at the grocery store and they like look good. But like I'm really worried if I eat those I'll like get sick.
What did you get to?
I don't really know how to like cook. Like
Those are pretty easy to cook.
like I've never like cooked a meat and then eaten it.
Like it's a hot dog, not a steak.
Like I hear that and I hear what you're saying. Like, oh Dana, like you're 21 years old, like you graduated from college, like you should be able to cook meat. But, but like
Wait,
that
you're only 21?
yeah.
Oh.
I'll be 22 in exactly a month from 3 hours from now.
Well, you can't be my mom then. This gets complicated really quickly.
Yeah, it does. Honestly, I'm never gonna be a mom, so let's get that out there real quick.
Mitchell, how old are you?
Mitchell's 12.
Doesn't surprise me.
Mitchell doesn't care about us.
He doesn't. I think, Mitchell, you and Johnny are 5 days apart, right? You said?
Oh, then I know. Okay.
Yeah, I think that they're both 20.
So what's the next thing we have to do after this?
What?
What's the next thing we have to do after this? Like after the next hour?
So after the next hour, you can't move.
So just like stand still.
You just have to stand there. So like literally everything Zach is doing would be bad. Okay, I'm gonna come. Let me just finish sending this one message, and then I'm gonna come up with interesting things for us to talk about. Woo!
Does this mean that Tribal Council is gonna be tomorrow night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get ready, bitches. Okay. What's a fun, relatable topic that we could all talk about? I don't know, you guys are always on call. Like, everybody in this game is always on call with each other, and you guys are always talking. Let's get the conversation going.
I'm worried about you sneaking a guest in and catching us talking.
No, we said we would announce the guest. I'm gonna sneak one in here.
Kai said you were a snake.
Kai literally Snapchatted me like 4 times today and called me a snake. Like, I literally got a Snapchat from him 2 hours ago that said I was a snake. Okay, we're gonna go and make some dinner.
Oh snap! I'm glad I ate something this morning.
I like haven't eaten today really, but I had. Okay, do you guys want to hear the coffee that I get? Because it's so good. I literally think I'm like getting addicted to it, and I'm like gonna have to stop. Okay, so go to Dunkin' Donuts, which like I don't know if they have those in Canada. So R.I.P. Allie and Zach. But you go to Dunkin' Donuts and you got a medium iced latte with skim milk and coconut, cream pie, and caramel syrups in it. It is so fucking good, and it's not good for you at all. Like, I'm not here advocating that that's like a fun, healthy coffee beverage. But I'm saying, like, I had that for lunch today. It's so good.
Just have to stand.
Mm-hmm. Does my sister count as a distraction?
What?
Does my sister count as a distraction?
I mean, like, no, like, you have a sister. Like,
Like, you can't just. These are my sleeping feet. Standing up, like, how long do you have to do this for? It's literally the easiest thing.
Till everyone else stops.
I stood up for 8 hours.
Congratulations. I love these.
What is everyone's favorite song right now? Okay, need some new music to listen to. Also, if it's K-pop, I don't want to listen to it. I'm sorry.
I do.
Mine is Shark Attack by Group Love.
I love Group Love!
Group Love is good.
Yes.
They're so good. I've been listening to which one? Like, on literally repeat for the last day. Hold on.
No.
Okay. I was like, get shirtless.
It's not loading. Come on, Spotify. Remember That Night. I've been listening to a lot recently. I don't know why, I just have. It's good. What about everyone else? What's your favorite song?
Jetpack Blues by Fall Out Boy right now.
Ooh, love Fall Out Boy. Good for hanging out by yourself. Good for a party.
Mm-hmm. Like, yes, everyone else can also hear you when they are trying to have a conversation sometimes.
Okay, sorry. No, it wasn't much.
You're allowed.
Oh, rip. You can't just put these in the microwave.
Don't give yourself a good voice.
Yes. How did you know what type of oven you have?
If it's a regular like oven, it's an oven. Like it's a conventional oven. If it's like one that sits on your counter, it's a microwave oven.
Yeah, I know it's not, like I know like the difference between a microwave and like a regular oven because like we have both of those. But like, what is the difference between a gas oven and an electric oven?
Oh, those things.
Do you have to light the pilot light?
On your stove, do you see a flame? Like when you turn the burners on, is there a flame?
Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys. I think that that's an electric oven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
likely.
All right.
Yeah,
It looks like electric. Oh no, they don't come in like a tray. That's rude. What other fun convo topics? What has everyone's favorite challenge been so far this season?
anything that involves typing. I liked the list one. We had to type a bunch of things, categories. Can't remember what that was called, but I like that one.
That's fun.
I thought password was fun.
Oh, I like that one. That was fun.
Family,
Was that our
family
first
feud
live
was fun.
challenge? I feel like it was.
Family feud was definitely fun.
Fun.
My kids are now.
Okay. Ready? We're gonna find you guys another guest.
Oh no. I shouldn't be suggesting anybody, but you should see if Ryan could come on.
When a guest comes in, I'm not allowed to talk. So I'm gonna have to stop.
I'm Allie explaining the rules to her sister.
So she just stare at me and expect me to talk. So when a guest comes in, I'm literally not allowed to talk. And if you could not talk, I don't want to get caught by her talking.
I haven't seen RTP in so long.
I feel like he's asleep.
Probably. He's a responsible adult.
I might have to take you off.
That's fine.
Okay, go for it.
So me and mom had to drive down south there and buy one work. And she was like, look at there, like weekend, and it's really hard to like go by and I see him from go by with Margaret.
Zach, you look like you're having quite a fun time.
Okay, Mitchell, can you handle the guests? Is he there still? I feel like Mitchell died. Mitchell. I'm trying to make some mini hot dogs. Can you add a guest?
Not even Mitchell wanted to be here for this long.
No. R.I.P.
Yeah. We're down to the final five. It's down between Dana, Zach, Ian, Allie, and JG. Mitchell has been eliminated.
Okay. Well, also, I can't add a guest if Mitchell's not here because I'm not the head of the hangout.
Maybe message
Why would I get to be in control of anything, you know?
Dang.
We all know what happens when that happens.
So I'm not allowed to watch videos. Okay.
I knew I should have put my laundry in those orders.
You messed up. Okay.
is fun.
Hmm. Okay, ready? Somebody give me a topic, a fun thing to tell a story about, and I'll tell you all a story.
The day you got voted out with 1 vote.
You guys talk about this every single day. It's so fucked up. Okay, but I'll tell it. Why not?
From your perspective, I want to see this. Yeah, I want to hear your perspective.
All right. Okay. All right. So, Mitchell and I were in a really fucking good spot on our tribe. We were in a great spot. We voted out. There were 4 vets and 2 new players. We were in a good spot. One of the vets we knew was going to turn on us, so we voted her out. Surprise, she did try to turn on us, but Mitchell and I had been like getting close with the new players for like since day 1. Because we were like, oh, we need them to work with us so that we can get this other vet out. Okay, so everything's going swimmingly. And then they're like, we're going to do another tribe swap. So then Mitchell and I were like, fuck. So then immediately I get swapped to the new tribe that we were on first. And Mitchell is like PMing me like, oh my god, like we better both be safe wherever we are, like RIP us. Then he starts seeing like who I'm on a tribe with, and Mitchell's like, fuck, I really don't want to be on that tribe. Like, I'm so sorry, Dana, but like I really hope I go to the other tribe. Because most of our swap tribe was on the other tribe. So then I was like, oh my god, like I need Mitchell. Like, what the fuck am I going to do if I don't have Mitchell? All right, so I get Mitchell. Mitchell gets swap fucked also. So it's the 2 of us, Johnny, who we didn't know, Ryan, who we were on the original tribe with because he was a returnee also. Who else is there? Luca. I'm sure you guys have heard that name because he's the 1 vote that got me out, who we didn't know. LA, who we didn't know. And basically we didn't know half the tribe. And so like Ryan is like playing us for a couple days, being like, oh, like, don't worry, all the vets are gonna stick together. And we were like, all right, sure, buddy. That sounds great. Now the important part here is that this is 1 world. So it's 2 tribes, but it's 1 world. So one of our allies on the other side comes to me and Mitchell and is like, hey, just so you know, like, Ryan wants our original swap tribe to stick together. They're all going to try to vote one of you out next tribal. So originally, it was just going to be they were going to vote Mitchell out. And we were like, that's fine, because Mitchell had an idol. And we were like, this is going to be so fucking funny. Like this person's going to get out on 1 vote. Yeah, like, like, of course, I was the 1 person that got out on 1 vote, not the person that Mitchell was going to idol out. Because then all of a sudden, we get info that they're going to split the vote. And we're like freaking out. We're like, what the fuck are we going to do? And this is like 2 hours before the vote. Okay, so we get this information. We thought everything was going to be fine. We thought that Mitchell was going to be able to idol someone out since all the votes were going to be on him and not on me. But we find out they're splitting the vote. And Ryan has put in his vote for Mitchell, and Luca has put in his vote for me. And then Ryan and Luca went MIA. So Mitchell and I were like, what are we going to do? So then I was out at a bar with my friends, and I was pretty drunk. And then I get some messages from Mitchell that's like, you have to go on this call with me and Johnny. And I was like I'm literally out with my friends, but okay. So I go into the bathroom. I get on the call with Mitchell and Johnny. We convince Johnny that he should flip with us and vote out Ryan. Then I send this like really mean message to LA, and I'm like, hey, like they're all gonna flip on you. Like none of them like you. They're trying to get us to vote you out. Please flip with us. Then Johnny gets a 3rd person on the tribe to flip with us. So basically, it's gonna be 5 of us voting out Ryan, there's going to be 1 vote for Mitchell and 1 vote for me. It might have been 6 of us voting out Ryan. I don't really remember the numbers. Then we get to tribal. Mitchell and I are like, I can't believe we fucking pulled this off. We're so smart. Like, Ryan, bye Ryan. Like, you're going home, you messy bitch. And then somehow Ryan had an idol. And he wasn't at tribal, but Stefan, who I'm sure you've heard that name, pretends that he's Ryan, puts on a buff, and plays Ryan's idol as Ryan. And at that moment, I knew I was going home with 1 vote. Because Mitchell and I knew that there was 1 locked-in vote for both of us, and Mitchell had an idol. So I knew Mitchell was going to play that idol, and I knew that there was going to be 1 vote remaining for me. I didn't know if it was Luca's vote or Ryan's vote, but I knew that 1 vote was going to take me out. And that is the story of how sleeping Luca in Romania took me out with 1 vote.
I hate Luca.
Any questions?
Can you tell it again?
No.
That's crazy.
We've had enough for one night. Any other stories?
We're a rowdy bunch.
I know. You guys are so much. I don't know how I'm handling you right now.
What is it? It's like day 32, day 33. Where it's awesome.
I believe it's day 33.
Yeah, it's been a long 33 days.
It has been. What other stories can I tell you guys? What are you guys gonna do in 35 minutes when you can't move anymore?
Right?
Not move.
And still.
All right, listen. What? Wait, lean down. I can't hear you. Oh, when I got out of Bahamas with 1 vote. How many me leaving on 1 vote stories am I gonna fucking have to tell tonight?
How many do you have?
Only 2. Okay, hold on 1 second. It's really low. It's really hot. Okay. So, here's the story of how I went out on 1 vote at the same stage in the game a second time. like we're at the first juror, and I also go out on 1 vote again. So, in Bahamas, which I did win, by the way. I came back. Yeah, thanks, Zach. So, everyone was like, we just merged, and I was like, feeling like I was in a pretty great spot because I was in this majority alliance that conveniently Zach wasn't in. And everything was going super well. It was great. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be safe for a really long time. Okay, so the vote was between these 2 guys. I don't even remember. I think my side was voting for Adrian, and your side was voting for Brian, right? For Berna. And I was like, this is going to be great. We have the majority, and Adrian is just going to scuttle his way out of this game and be the first juror. All right. Well, we go to tribal, and I had made a big mistake in that I had been too friendly, which always happens because I'm really talkative. So I was like, oh, this is going to be fine, though. Like, I had this, like, secret, weird, small alliance with this guy, Jaden. I don't know if anybody else is familiar with him other than Zach. I was like, this is going to be fine. Like, me and Jaden and this guy, Nicholas, like, have this 3-person alliance. Like, Jaden and I have been speaking a lot, like, even though he's in the minority. And so, was Nicholas in the minority? I don't remember, probably. like everything is gonna. He was kind of in both. I was like, everything is gonna be great. No worries, anybody. So then I go to tribal, and I wasn't worried at all. Like I had an idol, so like I wasn't worried at all. I was like, this is fine. Adrian's going home. So pretty quickly, things go incredibly downhill because Jaden plays his Sapphire idol. And the Sapphire idol means that the 2 top vote getters are safe and that the person with the 3rd highest number of votes gets voted out. So here's the catch, is that there was literally no reason for that idol to be used at that point in the game. There were fucking 12 of us.
For a delicious death.
I'm telling you a story, Mitchell. Mitchell. I'm telling you a story.
Just to watch what I got for the nil badoo.
You missed the Solomon vote story. Hold that one. Yeah, so Jaden plays a Sapphire idol, and I message him because, like, anytime somebody plays a special idol, I know I'm going home. Like, that's just who I am as a person. So I messaged him, and I was like, Jaden, and he was like, yeah. So then I went home on 1 vote again. And the catch is that Jaden literally only voted me out because I had more connections with him in the game. There was no reason. There was literally no reason for him to win. And then I came back, and then I voted Jaden out. It was fun.
Too bad. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta poop in my shoe. Scoopity bop ba doo bop, scoopity doopa scoopity ba doo.
Mitchell, are you hiding body? That's kind of what it sounds like.
Also, Mitchell, we have people that want to guest, but I can't add them. Oh, wait.
Dana, did you hear about the tragedy of Regan the other day
What happened with Regan?
in her game that she was in?
I don't know. A lot of stuff happens with Regan. I can't keep up.
She somehow iconically, well, they were doing like a shares versus villain, which is in villain, and she somehow iconically makes it into murder somehow, even though like she has like 30 votes against her or whatever, like something ridiculous. Regan, and she has like 1 strike against her, and she's at the point of the game where like if she gets voted out this round, she's the first member of jury, which is it's awesome. And like we've all in the VL been rooting for her. We were like, she's the best player, even though she really wasn't. Yada yada. Fast forward, she somehow ended up getting 2 strikes, therefore forcing herself to be removed from the game, therefore forfeiting her seat from jury. Yeah. So, yeah,
That's crazy. Oh. I'm so dumb.
Thanks for making me yawn too, JG.
You're welcome, bro. Anytime.
Yes, thank you so much. Zach, slash everybody. The power of veto was not used, so I don't have to make a renom.
Yay!
Bless my life.
Why can't Lauren use that?
What?
Why can't Lauren use that?
Why didn't she use it? Because she didn't.
I will see.
I just say we're on a live call that anybody can hop on.
Yeah, we won't talk about it, but she used it.
Dana, whenever you when you said the longest was 16 hours, was that them not moving?
I
That is
don't know. I didn't watch it.
I heard about it, but I just don't remember the details. I was curious to see if they actually did.
I can't even remember who was in it, to be honest with you.
Are we gonna go 15 hours?
I don't know. I did a live comp for 9 hours the other night after I came home from work, and I was literally asleep, like in and out of sleep, set alarms every 10 minutes. Like, I was losing my fucking mind. So, like, I can stay up all night if that's what you guys want to do. I'll be here.
I've been on.
I'm not saying I want to, but like, I will be. Oh no, let's watch each other in one box. Fuck. Alright, everyone. This is a big day for me. Using the oven. Here we go. I think this is the first time I've ever used the oven without my mom being in the house.
Accomplishment. Is it good?
Okay. Ready? Everyone tell me their most embarrassing story. Yay!
What happened?
Why does nobody want to?
We're the most boring pressure cooker ever.
Honestly, I don't like. The thing is like people in other seasons like don't go on call and talk to each other as much as you guys do. But for some reason, none of you are talking. You just want to stand there in silence.
We're deep in thought.
About what? What are you thinking about? What's everyone thinking about?
That I probably should not have had a beer before this challenge.
Bingo. Definitely not.
Wish I drank this challenge.
I should have called off work tomorrow before this started.
You should never call out of work for an org. But Zach knows that I did do that one time.
What time is it?
It is 10:04.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, ready? Everyone's gonna guess how late they think everyone else is willing to stay up to do this challenge.
Well, Dana said she's willing to go all night, so I think Dana would go all night.
Dan definitely go on it.
We should have done it now.
See, what we're trying to do is be boring to punish you for giving us this challenge.
I will literally just mute myself and watch television. Like, I don't care. I'm literally about to have dinner.
Yeah.
So I look really red. This is like not cute lighting. Whatever.
I like I have too much lighting on.
I'm sitting in my dining room, which like I never do unless I'm the only person at home.
I'm in my living room, which is actually like a good room.
I don't understand why none of you are bored. But maybe it's also because like I can't shut the fuck up for even like 5 minutes. So like if I were doing this, I would be speaking every second of the entire time. So
It's just the really quiet people left.
okay.
Aside from Zach. Zach's always loud. I don't know why he's not talking.
Only Brandon was here.
We could do a memoir to everyone out of the game.
I don't get it. You're all talkative, honestly. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I would say the least talkative person. I can't even rank who's the least talkative left in this game right now.
Well, yeah,
Like, I don't even mean game talk. I just mean, like, when you're just all talking. Maybe Allie. But Allie talks a lot. I don't know.
Who was even the first person voted out?
Of this whole game?
Yeah. Let's go back.
Okay, ready? Do you want to see me?
Kelsey?
Of this challenge, did you mean? Or of the whole game?
No. Way back on day 3.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna try to do the boot order from memory.
Oh, okay.
Haley? Who was voted out second? Nobody tell me. It was somebody on Tanha.
Shocker.
Kelsey. Dix. Raphael.
Come on.
Was it McKenna? I don't think so. I think McKenna was 6. McKenna was 5th? Okay.
McKenna was 5th, yeah.
McKenna. And then... 6th person voted off means they came in 12th place or 13th place?
13.
How many people were in the season?
18. You know what?
We're at the numbers part of this night.
I told you, like, something embarrassing is gonna happen to me before the night is out. Oh, fuck, who was it?
Oh, come on. You know who it is.
How do you, okay, I update the charts usually too, so, like, I should know. I don't know. It was right before our merge.
No?
Oh, fuck. Who is it? It was somebody, JG voted this person out, but I can't think of who it was.
JG wasn't at that tribal.
I'm wrong about that. I'm totally fucking wrong. I'm so stupid.
That was my first tribal this game.
Oh, Alexa.
Yes, come on.
I was thinking about Raphael's vote. That's why I got confused. Okay, so Alexa, and then Andreas, and then Tyler, and then Amanda, and then who was the last Pujor? No, you're wrong. Did I miss them? I didn't miss anyone.
No, jury starts now.
Oh, jury starts? Oh yeah, because Amanda was the last Pujor. So then it had Brandon, Charlotte. Hi. Here we are. There you go, everyone.
Congratulations.
I have a really bad memory, so like that was no shade at anybody who played this game. I just can't remember anything.
Let's just have a moment of silence for not having Mia on calls anymore.
For not having what?
Mia on call.
Oh, I miss me.
Dana.
Wait, I'm sorry. I literally can't hear what you're saying. What did you say?
I said let's have a moment of silence for Mia.
For you at what?
For me, the dog.
For Tyler's dog.
For Mia. Poor dog. I love Mia. It was so cute the day that Tyler went home. He got Mia a new bed, and when she was in it, she looked like a snail. Oh fuck! I didn't put on the timer. I don't know how long these things have been cooking.
And that's why she doesn't use the oven.
This is why they're like, "Hey Dana, how about you don't use the oven?" How many minutes would you guys say it's been?
An hour and 45 minutes.
No. I mean, since I put in my dinner.
Oh.
Like 15 minutes, maybe? 10 minutes?
No, but it hasn't been.
10 minutes?
They still look raw.
She forgot to turn it on.
I know I did it. I put it on. I know I did that. Fuck me. I'm so stupid. Does anyone else have any fun pets? I feel like Mia was the pet of the season.
For real.
I have 2 pets.
You have 2 pets. What pets do you have?
They're both cats.
Amazing. What are their names?
Bambi and Webster.
Aww. So cute. I'm not allowed to have any pets.
That's sad.
My mom thinks I would kill them.
We don't know how to cook food.
About to say. You probably would accidentally put them in the oven, let's be real.
I really wouldn't. I like swear I'm actually not dumb. But it's like more entertaining for my story arc if I am an absolute idiot. So
Like Elliot, I have 2 cats as well.
What are their
I
names?
need 2 cats. What are your cats' names?
Zora High and Alfie.
So cute. I really want a cat. I almost bought, this was, okay, who wants to hear about, like, a really stupid decision I almost made spur of the moment? So, like, any, like, big choice I'm making in my life, I give it under 45 minutes of thought. Like, that's one of my rules. Like, you're making a big choice, you think about it for, like, 20 minutes, and then you do it. So, I was, like, sitting at school one day last semester, and I was like, you know what I really want? I was like, I want an iguana. And I lived in a room that was potentially 100 square feet. So, like, it was super tiny, and it was, like, a box. And so, without thinking about it, my friends and I straight up get in the car and go to the pet store to buy an iguana. Like, we just showed up there. And then they had these really, really cute, like, super tiny iguanas. And I was like, oh, I love them. Like, I just want an iguana because I really like lizards. And then the woman was like, you have to get it a 60-gallon tank. And I was like, I can't just get like a tiny tank. Like, the thing is literally the size of my palm. Like, it's gonna be fine. And she was like, it won't grow for like to be iguana sized until like a year. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just keep it in this tiny ass tank until I get home from college, and then I'll buy it like the big tank. And she was like, well, like, we can't sell you the iguana unless you buy the 60-gallon tank for it. And I was like, fuck. So then she wouldn't even sell me the iguana because I wouldn't buy the right size tank for it, which, like, I hear her, like, you have to give the iguana enough space, but, like, it was small. It would have been fine in a smaller tank. So then I didn't get an iguana. Also, all of the iguana supplies were going to be, like $250, and I had to buy it live crickets or something to eat, and I was like, I really, like, don't want live crickets in my fucking tiny-ass dorm room because they're going to keep me up all night. And then my friends were like, because I lived in my sorority house, they were like, well, we can just keep the iguana downstairs. And I was like, we're not putting the iguana downstairs in the common space. Like, that thing's going to be a goner in, like, 20 minutes. So, that's the story of how I gave approximately 20 minutes of thought to making an iguana purchase, but then was subsequently not sold an iguana. I literally can't believe there's still this many of you, and we're almost 2 hours in.
Really?
Yeah.
We are some stubborn people.
I know, like none of you have even been like, oh, let's make a deal. You're all just standing. Oh, there we go. Hot dog time.
I was a timer for not moving, and I was like, oh crap, this way too soon.
Dude,
Dana blew it up.
I don't know if they're done or not.
Oh my god.
look at the bottom. Is it like gold colored?
I don't want to like show you guys the inside of the oven. But, like,
Show us. Just show us.
Oh, we can help you. We're adults.
We're not going anywhere. We're all in this together.
okay, so like, hold on. Okay. So, like, here's what they look like. I'm literally gonna burn myself. What am I thinking about the doneness of those?
They look
They
really
look
pickled. Check the bottom.
Yeah.
What is the bottom supposed to look like?
Like golden brown.
Golden brown.
Okay, we're allowed to talk to each other. Oh, wait.
Oh,
It's cooked. So it doesn't matter.
Tongs.
It's still allowed to cook. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, fuck, I have to touch the wrap.
Okay. I handed you a single skill.
Okay, the bottom's like brown.
Then they're probably cooked.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
try
mean,
to split it in half to triple check.
I mean, hot dogs have like a pink color, and I mean, it's not like you can't really tell if they're raw or not.
Bottom's brown.
They're probably good.
Okay. Alright. What we're gonna do, can I add people to the hangout without, like, Mitchell?
You might be able to.
We'll see. Anita? Oh wait, I have to turn this off. Ah.
That's 2 hours. Yeah. Won't be able to.
I did such a good job.
You needed a little coach, but you did pretty well.
Test for survivor.
All these queens on here.
I don't suck.
I'm gonna see if I can add a guest, but I don't know if I can.
Is this everybody's first pressure cooker?
Yeah, this is mine.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, we're all in this together.
All this together. Yeah, I don't think I can add people. If I can, I don't know how.
Rip.
You just click the add person button. I didn't start this thing out.
But couldn't you give them the link that we have? What is happening?
You guys, I literally didn't even complain about. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna bring in a guest because, like, I want to eat low key and, like, he'll talk to you. Okay. Where is the link?
Oh.
I literally left the hangout. So.
That's so awkward. Good job, Dave.
I think I have the link. Okay.
Yeah, can you?
Okay, I'm about to add you a guest.
Dana for hashtag Miskies of the season.
Okay. Where is my PM with this guest? Alright. Okay, there's going to be a guest incoming, assuming that worked. I don't know if it did. So if it did, he'll join us momentarily. If it didn't work, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, it did! Yay!
Until Caliban's favorite.
They can't. Yeah, he's not here right now, so
It's not here. I have until he comes back. No, I probably
I
won't.
don't know where he is, but I added you.
I'm here. I'm here. I know like 3 of you. I think.
They can't talk to you.
I know. I watched Jordan Pines.
Okay, good.
Like I know Zach. I know Ian. Is Ian here?
Yeah, Ian's right there.
Okay. I don't know if they look like. And I think I know Allie. Maybe.
Allie's
okay, I do know Allie. Okay.
Cool.
From Shay's game or whatever.
Oh, Shay.
Oh,
Shay is my mood message right now.
That mistake of the game.
That's fun. How are you tonight, Jay?
I am good.
You're good.
I just.
How many games are you in right now?
How many games am I in right now? I'm in Normandy. I'm in. Is that it? That might be it. No, I'm in one on Facebook. I'm in Sicily on Facebook.
Yo, they asked me to play some game on Facebook, and I said I would apply, but then low-key forgot.
No, it's Liam's game on Facebook that I'm playing, and we just swapped.
Oh, that's fun.
And I'm also in Normandy. I think that's it, but I'm hosting Andalusia and Sinnoh, and I'm pretending to host Sunday Islands, which Monty's doing, whatever. And I just did Tribal and Sinnoh, and Billy was robbed.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, Billy robbed King.
That was the one that Zach was in, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll move downstairs.
Zach is on the jury.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's fun. I've only been on 2 juries, and both times everyone.
You were on the jury for a hot second in Bahamas.
No, I wasn't. I won.
No, but you were on the jury for like a day.
I was on the jury alone for like 3 hours.
Have you told these people about Furby Gate?
Oh no, I haven't.
I told them about Furby Gate.
Yeah, tell them about Furby Gate.
Okay, I wasn't technically there, but
yeah, but like you have all the information. I'm
have
gonna go Cam because I'm gonna eat, but Jay's gonna tell you a story.
It's a story. Okay, so it was Bouvet Island. It was a fun game. I flopped, but after I got voted out, Trixie, and Nicholas, and who else? Was it like was Roxy in on it too? I don't know, but those,
literally like everybody in that alliance was in on it.
Okay, so it was like them and Roxy. I think that was the only 3. So they like started this fake fight. It was all about Furbies. So Nicholas sent to this picture of a Furby burning into the tribe chat, and then Trixie came in and was like, "Hey, Furbies are my fucking life. I do Furby fanfiction. I collect Furbies. Furbies are everything to me. You are ruining my life. You're making me sad. Quote unquote, I am crying on the floor for an hour."
That is my favorite quote. I use that quote at least once a day.
I've been crying on the floor for 1 hour. But it was all fake because they're all fake. And it was like Nicholas went to the guys and was like, "Trixie's crazy. What are you doing?" And then Trixie went to the girls and was like, "Nicholas hurt my feelings." And I mean, it didn't really work, but it was hilarious, and we all thought it was real until like the end. And then they were like, "It wasn't real. It was fake." But it was like a thing. It was
literally, people's host chats that night were the funniest thing in the entire world. Like, poor fucking Andrew. like tried to be helpful.
Shout out to Lily.
Literally shout out to everybody who like thought that was real and like tried to be helpful.
Shout out to Lily.
Cause that was really fucking funny.
But now I love Trixie. She's a queen. She's on my tribe in Normandy. I love her. What other things have happened? I told Mitchell Calabang I'd vote with him like 3 times in a row and didn't, and then he voted me out.
Yeah. If Mitchell comes back, it's gonna be real interesting.
No, I don't know. I'll just leave. No, he'll just kick me. I don't really
Just leave.
He'll just kick me. No, I told him, like, if you want to make up with me, like, I don't care. I don't have hard feelings about anything. Like, I made up with Kate, so I only hate, like, Jaden.
I love Jaden. I tried to add Jaden as a second guest to my DR, and then Nicholas forked the chat and removed him. They were like, you can only have one guest. And I was like, no.
And what, Unova?
Yeah. Zach is my guest, but I added Jaden for fun.
A cursed series, truly.
It was fun. Yeah, you were first group.
I was. In Johto. Any other fun stories? I'm hosting Andalusia. They merged.
Woohoo!
Adrian called Petra. What did Adrian call Petra?
Who's Petra? Is Petra new?
Yeah, she's a newbie.
Where'd you find her?
Alex found her.
Oh.
He says, I know I'm going home. I respect everyone here but you, Petra. You're a skanky witch.
That's cute. Honestly, I wish someone would call me a skanky witch. What do I gotta do to get called a skanky witch, Jed?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
How are the newbies in your game? Like,
are
they like new? Like, don't know how to play a game, or like?
Not really. I think we've had a bunch. I think all of our newbies have played like a different game before.
I think the only person in this game who had never played a game before was Andreas.
Interesting.
No, Brandon hadn't played a game before. And Tyler hadn't played a game. No, Tyler played a game. What am I talking about?
Tyler was robbed.
Mio was robbed.
Who? Who? What? I don't know anyone in this game except the people that are like still here. Oh, I know Kai and I knew Charlotte. They were also robbed. And Alexa.
Tyler had a dog named Mia.
Oh.
Superstar. He was robbed.
True.
She was the most robbed in this season.
You robbed your goddess?
Yeah.
The main goddess. No, I know in Andalusia we had a few that have played Tumblr games before. I know Jenna, Miss Italian Canadian herself, Jenna. And Madison and Jacob Albright and Willa have all played Tumblr. But like not the main Tumblr.
Is Madison out?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I'm like doing a bad job at following any game right now.
No, who's still in?
Including games I'm in and hosting, so like
I'm just a mess in general. No, yeah, Madison's the only newbie that played Tumblr before. That's still on. Oh, and Toph. Icon. Toph Icon.
Okay, so
yeah.
We asked Jordan Pines this question.
God.
What is like what is the craziest thing you've done in a game before?
I'm a pure person.
That's fucking not true, Jay. I actually was thinking earlier, we've never played together. Like, I hosted you, but like we just became friends because we became friends. Like, we didn't play together. Like, you never hosted me. Like,
how did I not host you? I feel like I have.
No. Oh, fucking okay, Bahamas, I guess.
Oh, Bahamas.
But like, we became friends completely separate of that.
Yeah, it was like separate. But you like hosted me in Bouvet, but it was like before that. It was like because of Logan. Yeah, Icon. The craziest thing I've done. See, I'm pure and basic and don't do things.
Not
in
fully.
in Ivory Coast. This was like 2 years ago at this point. Actually, there's a few things. In Ivory Coast, I flipped. I had a 3-person alliance with Marco and Matt Summers, and I flipped on them at like the last possible second
Yes.
because I'm like, oh, Kate and Christine, they have my best interest at heart. I'll go with them. I'll like flip again, bring Matt to the end because I don't think Matt will win. I'll like do something crazy, and I'm like, this was my 3rd game ever. It was like Somalia, Malaysia, then I played Ivory Coast. So that didn't go very well because the next time, Kate was like, Jay, you gotta vote with me. We're gonna vote Matt Summers out. You have to do it. And I'm like, oh, but I don't want to. I want to vote Christine because Matt Summers is telling me to vote Christine. And then Matt and Christine voted me out. It was 2-1-1. It was awful.
Oh no.
Other crazy things. In Somalia, I was extremely wishy-washy, and I caused a 4-3-2-1 vote that almost fucked me over.
Interesting.
What other games have I played? I've played so many games, I just don't know what I'm doing. In Motu Maha, that was a game. So at Final 9, I think, I'm not quite sure of the numbers, there was a minority. It was Karen, Duncan, and Drew. And they wanted me to flip to them, and then the, majority, it had, like, Kevin and Julia the Witch and whomever else, Pippa, other people. And I'm like, well, oh, and Max, the icon. So they were like, oh, sorry, words. They wanted me to vote with them. And, like, I was, like, with their alliance. Like, that was, like, my alliance. So I flipped on them. I flipped to Drew and Karen and Duncan. Even though they were the minority, it was like, oh, I felt like they had my better interest at heart. But the way it worked out was Max told me that the votes were all going to Karen. And I knew Karen had an idol. And Karen was going to play it on, like, Duncan or Drew or something. And I'm like, hey, Karen, they told me it's you. You got to play it on yourself. So Karen did that. And then the next time Drew left, but it was me, Karen, and Duncan. And we made it to the final 3, and I won.
Ooh.
It was a good time because Pippa flipped and helped us get there. It's Queen Pippa, truly.
He's great.
What's the craziest thing I've seen in a hosting, though? India was something. Regan fucked India up.
This fucking pressure cooker has turned into a let's roast Regan. Meanwhile, I just watched Regan's Snap story. She's like suffering at work. Everyone's being so mean to her.
Yeah, like her entire life. People are just mean to Regan.
I would just like to say that I met Regan in real life. She's a very nice girl.
I love Regan. Very nice, but sometimes she doesn't. She told the VL Jaden had an idol, and someone from the VL told Jaden that Regan said he had an idol. So then he played it, and Jordan Pines got fucked over.
Good.
You know. Lazio was a mistake of a season that I hosted, where we never merged. But King Seamus, he did that.
I don't know if he's still awake, but he wanted to come guest.
He better be. It's like, how? What time is it for him right now?
I don't know.
It's +5, so 3 in the morning?
Who knows?
It's 3 in the morning for him, I think.
Cute.
Oh, my tribe lost in Cyprus because we didn't do shit.
Fair. So they're gonna have to stop moving in a minute. So I think that I'm going to eject you. Well, you have to eject yourself because I can't do that. But
okay. Do you want to hear about my pressure cooker experience before that?
Yes, I want to hear about your pressure cooker, and then I'm gonna eject you. Give them their final. Oh wait, they're gonna be able to talk still. What am I talking about? Just stop moving, everybody. Oh wait, but I want to. No. Just tell your pressure cooker story, and then we'll talk to you.
I'll be long for you guys. So I played it twice. One time, the first time I played it was in. I was actually around the same time. In Kauai. It was the final 3. It was me, Chips, and Richie. And Richie doesn't like to be on camera, so he like abstained from the challenge. Like, okay. So it was me versus Chips, and we had to like stand like with our arms like this for hours and hours and hours. And then it was like 2.5 hours. And then Brian was like, okay, time to make your arms go like that. And then I just dropped out. And I'm like, oops, absolutely not. I dropped out. We lasted like 2.5 hours. And then the next day, Chris was like, I vote to evict Survivor. But I was like, I vote out Richie. So we just stood there for 2 hours for no reason.
Cute.
That was fun. And then in Motu Maha, it was the final 4. I have a cup right here because I had to do an endurance. We had to hold a cup up like this. I lasted like an hour. Karen won because I love Karen. Karen's the best. Shout out to Karen.
I let her guest on a reward challenge. Her and
Karen's
Seamus.
the best. I love her. And Seamus. They're my favorites. Okay, but that's all my pressure cooker experience.
Good times. I've never done pressure cooker.
It's a fun time.
I feel like I'd be bad at it, but
well, like this pressure cooker, you're just standing here. It's a little better.
Yeah.
But like when you actually have to like do something,
it's hard. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for guesting, Jay. See you later.
Bye, Dana.
Bye. Thanks. Okay. Yay! Everyone can talk again. Yeah, that's why I wanted to eject him in case people have questions about like what constitutes moving, like, you know.
So like, are we allowed to talk?
Yeah, no, you can still talk. I realized that like you will still be allowed to talk. You just can't like move.
Okay, like I'm not.
Like you can move your like face, but like you shouldn't be like shifting around and like.
So like I can blink.
Like you can blink and like you can talk, so like you can move your mouth, but like you're not moving your hands, you're not moving your legs, you're just standing. So like figure out how you are going to be most comfortable standing for the rest of eternity, and then we will start at 10:45. So I'll give you 5 more minutes to move and figure out what you want to do because it's going to be a long night since none of you seem to want to make any deals with each other.
Do y'all just want to throw it to me?
I'll say I really want this one because I'm the only one that hasn't had the necklace yet, so.
Well, good luck.
I really didn't think this was going to go this way. I'm just going to put that out there.
I just love this. Very iconic. Very iconic, y'all.
Like, I probably would have fucking prepped a little differently. Also, if anyone wants to know, those hot dogs were really fucking disgusting. So I ate about 3 of them.
If Dana had the no talking disadvantage, she'd be screwed.
She was so screwed.
But like, so would I. A little.
I like really would like to stress that I don't think I could go for even 10 minutes without talking.
I almost cried when you said I had that disadvantage.
Yeah. That would have been bad.
Bless you.
Where did Mitchell go? Why did you do this?
He hates this.
Can you like see my face?
Not really.
Let me move it up a little bit. It does not matter.
I mean, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. I won't die either way, you know? Oh my god, this is gonna go for so long.
I can't wait to like yawn.
For what?
Yawn. Or something.
What?
Oh, I said I can't wait to yawn.
Oh.
I'm like concerned. I really didn't think you guys were gonna want to go this long because like in Solomon it went like 3.5 hours, but then in Great Lakes, which was the first time I did it, or I didn't do it, but like the first time I saw it done, like in a season that I was in, only 2 of them showed up, and I think they went for about 45 minutes.
That's it?
It's not that we want to go this long. It's that we're making each other do it.
It's kind of fun. Like, I'm getting into it.
I
But I
hate
feel like
Okay, well, since I can go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna start
I hate you, Dana.
the not moving. Bye.
Let's all sit while she's gone.
No, I would literally bring you to the bathroom.
Doesn't she have? I was about to say, doesn't she have like other people watching?
It's their word against ours.
All right. All right. Good luck, queens and kings.
I'm worried I'm gonna have to go to like the bathroom.
Just pee your pants.
I will. Thank God my mic sensitivity is like really loud. No.
We'll just look at this and be bonding, and then we'll make a cute little like Snapchat group, like Mitchell and Dana and John. And be like, yeah, we got roasted in the pressure cooker. Can you imagine? This is so much shade, but I'm still gonna say it. Can you imagine Brandon being on here? That'd be fun.
Okay, so like I left you guys outside of the bathroom, but I scared you, so nobody sat down.
That you know of.
I'm pretty confident. Okay. Everyone has 30 seconds to get into their final position for the rest of the night. And then if I see you moving, you're out. Okay. We are going to start the non-moving part of this challenge now. Now you're really bored, aren't you? Is no one even gonna respond to me? I'm so sad. This is so sad. I'm so bored. I'm gonna find more people to guest. You guys are boring. Okay, there may or may not be a guest coming. I don't know if he accepted my request. Okay, I think he did.
Hey, hey, hey. What's
Hello.
up, ladies?
How are you?
I'm all right. How about you? How about them?
Well, none of them are speaking to me, so I'm like kind of low-key real bored.
Are they allowed to speak to me? No.
No, nobody can speak to you, but you can tell them some
So
stories.
rude.
Have you ever done a pressure cooker before?
I have. I'm one win, one loss. Actually, in the past season, just this last season, Cavalier, was the Final Four tiebreaker challenge was pressure cooker, and I lost, and I got 4th. But
was it just like the regular standing pressure cooker?
no, it was the hold a water bottle over your head one. Not fun. Although I'd rather do that than this one. This one is like all the self-hate. Hi, Allie. Hi. I don't actually know who else is here. Zach, I hear is a contestant this season.
Yes, we have Zach, JG, Ian, and Allie left in this challenge.
I have a question. Why did you vote out Charlotte? All of you? Well, actually, I don't think all of you voted her out. She went like 4-3-1 or something like that. But I digress. That's very, very rude. And I think, I guess they can't move at all.
No, they can't move like at all.
I was gonna say they could raise their hand if they voted for her, so I could do that a little bit. But well, I mean, raise your hand anyway and tell me and show me who voted Charlotte, because I have a bone to pick with y'all. Okay, who else was on this? I actually have not really been paying that much attention.
Yeah.
No, it's actually pretty much all the extent of the people I know.
Yeah.
So, what are the twists of this season?
Well, so our big twist that we had was it was temptation.
Temptation.
So, if you won the reward, mostly prior to the merge stage of the game, then you, and for your tribe, like if you were the highest scorer or the person who got the most points or whatever,
yeah,
then you would be added to the temptation chat, and you'd be offered a temptation. So that was our big.
It wasn't like BB19 where some poor other soul got punished if you took a temptation.
So with every temptation, there is a consequence.
But did the consequence apply to the person who took it, or was it just fuck my tribe mates?
It depended.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was fun.
It wasn't predictable.
No, it wasn't. I don't even know if some of them, at this point in time, even know what happened yet. So it'll be interesting after the season to go through what all of the consequences and everything were.
Wow, JG won 3 immunities. They truly did that.
Yes, JG did do that.
And they didn't vote them out immediately after they lost. Why?
I don't know. Can't say. JG's standing right here, not speaking.
Hi, JG, comp threat. I literally haven't been following the season at all. I'm literally looking at the wiki right now, trying to see what the heck happened.
Yeah, Mitchell updates our wiki, so it's very up to date.
Is that the guy who was gone for a while, and so you couldn't add anyone, and then he started singing?
Yeah, he was gone for a while. Then I realized, thanks to the geniuses left in this game, that you can send the join link.
Wow, amazing.
Like I swear on my life I'm not dumb, but it just really didn't occur to me. Because I can't call people into the chat.
Final 6?
Final 6. So one
and there's
person
only
got
4
out,
people left.
one person abstained.
One person got out, one abstained. They're the smartest person here.
Yeah. He is at a conference or something for work, so not tonight.
Ali, Anthony says that he won immunity. That's the only message I have to pass on. I still don't know why you're standing. Like, is 506 immunity that important?
To them, it apparently is. I haven't heard any deal making, nothing, which is shocking.
Well, they can't talk. Or I
No,
guess they can talk to each other.
They can't talk while you're here, but they have been able to talk.
They're just silent. They just don't like you.
They really don't. They're all fucking sick of me.
They're trying to ruin the ratings so that maybe you cancel the challenge or something.
I'm literally not going to. They underestimate my willpower. I'll stay here all night.
I've played 2 pressure cookers. One, I was on the bottom in Final 4 and had to win. And the other was a tiebreaker that I had to win to stay in the game. So I've never experienced a pressure cooker where, I didn't need to win. But rest assured, I would immediately fucking drop.
Yeah. I get it. I don't know what I would do. I've never had to do one. but I've always wanted to host one.
So what's the next escalation step? Have you told them?
There isn't one. This is it. They just have to stand still.
Wow. Have a grand old time, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting. What is your advice for them?
My advice, like in general, or for this challenge specifically?
Both. I want to hear all of the information.
For this challenge, just fucking give up. Because for all but one of you, it's not going to be worth it. Like, I'm sure someone's on the bottom, but if you're not on the bottom, you should stop. In the game, it's final 6, and I'm sure one or two of you are floating, and keep it up because that's how you make final finale. But like, try to make a big move. Whoever's the big snake, you should try to cut them, and then but do that like right before the finale. What is this? There's 6 people and 3 jury members, or no, math. There's a final 9 jury, so it's a final 2. Well, most likely a final 2, rather. So yeah, final 3, cut a snake, and then just ride that for the entirety of the final tribal council, and then win, maybe. I don't know. I haven't won. I wouldn't know.
All right.
Also apply for Tumblr Survivor Jordan Pines.
Oh my god. Jordan Pines is our first guest tonight.
I heard. I wish I could have guessed it with him because he's my favorite.
He is. He's entertaining. He's good. He's a fun time. Let's see. What other things? Any other thoughts?
Any other thoughts about the game, about life?
Anything. Whatever you're feeling, I want to hear.
I have class tomorrow, and it's sad.
Are you... How are you in college, high school?
I am in college.
You're in college.
A freshman.
Ooh, that's fun. How is it going so far?
I failed my first test. I got like a 33%.
Did you go away to college, or are you going like...
I mean, I'm like 45 minutes away.
Okay. Yeah, I went like an hour away from home. So, it was close. That's fun. What classes are you taking?
It's mostly gen ed stuff. Biology, biolab, English, math, and then university success.
I literally took most of, I don't know what university success is, but I took like those other classes my first semester.
Yeah, it's some weird, I don't know. It's some weird class, and our teacher is very strict.
Ew. That sucks. What class did you fail a test in?
Biology.
That's so relatable. I was a bio.
I literally got like a 5.25 out of 15.
That's fine. It happens. I was a bio major. I failed 2 bio tests in college.
It's not a fun. Like, the teacher has a super thick accent, so I can never understand anything he's saying. But he tries.
Sorry, what?
He tries.
He tries.
He tries his best. I don't try.
Well, that's nice.
My roommate's been gone for like 4 days now.
Like where? Like, do you know where the roommate is?
He went back home, and then he came back today, but I just never happened to run into him, and then he's sick, so he's staying home instead of being here and getting us sick.
That's smart. Everybody gets sick the first 3 weeks of college. That's how it works.
I would prefer to avoid getting sick. I mean, I only have class 2 days a week, but still.
Oh, well, that's nice. I literally got sick for approximately a whole semester, my first semester of college. I was never 100%. I was always 80. So that's fun. Yeah. Oh, why are they so boring?
They are so boring. They're literally just standing, like their teacher whipped out the yardstick and is ready to smack them if they get out of line or something.
No, stop! I don't want to smack anybody. I would never do that.
Can I smack them?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's allowed. Yeah. I don't know.
I really don't. Okay, so when did it start? This challenge?
This challenge started at approximately 8:15.
West Coast or East Coast? Wow.
East Coast,
so they've been going for almost 3 hours now?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a level of self-hate that even I struggle to reach.
I know. It's a lot. It's a lot of time. And I know we have some people...
That immunity, I'm sure.
Right, and I know some people here have to go to work tomorrow, so they're probably
Oh yeah, it's 11 East Coast.
Yeah. It's late. I don't know. We'll sit here all night. We'll do it.
I mean, if it's never escalating, you guys could be here a while.
Yeah.
So have fun hosting that. Like that means at least one of you hosts is gonna have to stay up with them.
Honestly, I don't sleep, so like that's not even really like a threat.
I mean, really.
Like I'll be fine. None of the other hosts are here. I think Mitchell's dead, but he did start
Also
to hang out. So I don't know. All right. Any other thoughts before we eject you, or before you self-eject?
Wow. Okay, I'm self-ejecting.
I can't eject you. I'm not the hangout host.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna look at the wiki and say something really stupid. Hold on.
Do it.
How many idols have been played?
One.
Was it played successfully?
Yes.
Oh, that's gay. Okay. Well. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's about it. Well, everyone, you guys voted out all the people who aren't from America, so it's the time zones are not from North America, rather.
Yeah, the time zones are pretty much all the same.
Oh, God. Well, have fun, guys.
Bye. Anyone gonna talk? No?
Am I allowed to use my 10-minute sit break thing?
Oh, yeah.
Do I have to be on camera? Or?
No, you don't have to be on camera. Yeah, you have to be on camera because otherwise you could like go pee, and that's more of an advantage than anything else.
Okay, but I can like move now, right, to sit?
Yeah, you can move to sit.
Okay.
Just remember you have to time yourself.
Okay, cool. Great.
If you're not up again in the next 10 minutes, then you're out.
Okay.
Oh, that was so smart. You saved it, Allie. Good job.
I did. I was like screaming, wanting to do it while Jack was here. He's my best friend, by the way.
Oh, is he? I didn't know. I don't know him.
Which round are we at?
Oh, hi, Mitchell. It's really sweet of you to come back. Right now, Allie's using her 10-minute sit break, and we are in the round where they can't move, and none of them will talk to me.
Y'all doing good. You're like freaking statues.
Setting is nice.
I feel like this is the longest, like, several of you have gone without touching a cell phone or, like, a computer in, like, weeks.
Sometimes we do sleep.
Sometimes you sleep. Honestly, I wake up in the middle of the night and check my phone. I guess some of you are responsible. Ian, you're like a real adult.
Sometimes. Like, not right now, apparently.
Not right now, as you've stood here for several hours.
Respect yourself. Love yourself.
Honestly, me. Okay. Next, we're gonna bring in another guest.
Whom's?
A fun friend who I actually don't really know that well. But it's fine because I didn't know Jack and I added him anyway. So we're just here for a good time.
Johnny Stockton?
Yeah, where's our favorite guest, Mr. Johnny Stockton, this evening? Someone didn't have anything to do after 8. All right. Okay. I will PM the join link. Okay, another guest is coming. Not that anyone's like speaking anyway, but you know. Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. None of them are talking. I'm just gonna keep adding people to entertain myself.
This is so fun.
It really is. Right now, Allie is on a 10-minute sip break, and none of the rest of them can move.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. So they're all just sitting or standing. None of them are sitting. Have you ever done a pressure cooker?
No, thank God. I never will.
You never will. Would you not do it?
I would totally. I mean, it depends on what day it was. Like, if I had school, then I'm not going to waste my time.
Yeah, I feel that.
But here I am.
You are. Okay, tell them some crazy stories. Make them laugh.
One time, I made up a lie about someone. I was in math class in 8th grade, and I was like, oh my God, we should make up a lie about her. So we took a test, and then she turned it in, and I went up to my teacher. I was like, yeah, she cheated.
No, that's so mean.
And it's sad because like I didn't tell people, like I didn't tell some people that it was a joke. And, like they actually started agreeing with me. I was like, oh my God. What else?
It's fucked up.
Let me think.
Did you hate
It
her,
is.
or was it just like for the meme?
I hated her at the time, but now like I don't have an opinion on her.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I'll tell you a Tumblr Survivor story.
Yeah, do it.
Be careful what you say in your confessionals if they get leaked, or I mean when they get posted at the end of the season. People will start talking bad about you and call you an ugly person just because you were talking game in your confessional.
Interesting.
True story.
Yeah, you always gotta be like, when somebody reads this, how am I gonna feel about it?
Yeah. It's
Literally me. Because
Yeah.
like I am playing my first Big Brother game, as you know, and I'm always like, oh, I just want to like be a bitch, but then I'm like, fuck, like people are gonna read this,
Yeah.
and like they might not know that I'm like literally just kidding. Like I would never say something actually mean. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm not actually, but like what if they don't appreciate me? Like endearing.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Like I don't know.
Speaking of Big Brother, how's it going in Unova?
Oh, it's so fun. Honestly, it's like, in my opinion, like I like hosting Survivor, but like in terms of like day to day in Unova, it's like more fun. I feel like.
Yeah, Big Brother's usually more. I don't know. I just enjoy it more, but Survivor's pretty.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it a lot. I didn't think I was gonna like it this much, but also like, I don't know.
I mean, you have like 3 HOHs already.
Yeah.
Get that 7 wins. Yeah,
What?
seriously. If you get 7 wins, you'll be in the elite group of people with a comp record, including me.
Ooh, that's fun.
There's
Yeah.
like one person from every season that has it.
I think Zach is there, right?
Yeah, Zach has it as well. That king.
Yeah. I like low key am shocked because I'm straight up like terrible at competitions. But also, which I know is like not super believable, but I'm really shitty at them. But like it just keeps being things that I'm like good at. Like if you tell me I have to stay up all night and do something, like that's not hard for me. I don't sleep. So like like I'll send something all night, like that's fine. Like whatever. I didn't have work the next day, so I was just like, here I go.
Yeah. I had an endurance competition in a Big Brother org like 2 summers ago, and I stayed up for 19 hours doing it.
Yeah, I like had planned. I was like, I'd like looked at old scores and I was like, okay, like I probably want to win this one, and I was like,
Yeah.
But I looked at it and like fucking like Julia Ray had gone for 19 hours, and I was like, yeah, I don't really think that's like sustainable for me.
That's possible.
But then I saw that the next, like the person that was closest to her got like a little over 9, and like I was like, okay, well like try to get 12. But then during like at like 9 a.m. I literally started like falling asleep, but I still was sitting, like I had alarm set, so I was still waking up like every 9 minutes.
Mhm.
But like I was literally hallucinating and like my eyes were shut, and I would just wake up and like press enter and then like repress the timer and then I would like close my eyes again. And then so I was setting it for 9 minutes, but it was like you had to send it every 10.
Yeah.
So then for at the like 9-minute mark or whatever, I was like, oh well, like Danny, you can close your eyes for another 30 seconds because like you still have a whole minute, like don't even worry about it.
No.
Yeah, so then at 9:46, I had to submit at 9:45. I opened my eyes and I go, fuck, you lost, you idiot. But it was still enough, so like I don't really care. But like I was sitting there the whole day like, fuck, you stayed up all night, like you didn't even win, you idiot, now you're getting evicted.
Yeah, I saw that the results were posted early. It was like 5:30.
I know, and I wasn't at my house, and then like I got back and everyone was like, congrats, and I was like, yes. Oh, Allie's back standing. Good. Allie did a good job. Yeah, it was crazy, but it's a fun game. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, that series is so much fun. I had so much.
Yeah, it is. Did you play Redemption?
I was in. I don't like to talk about it. I was in Sinnoh. And there was a huge pre-made, and I was like, we should get the pre-made out. And someone turned on me and put me up week 1, and I got voted out 9-4, and I was supposed to have the 9 votes with me. But then I came back for Redemption, and I got 5th place. So
Yes.
20th, 5th.
That's a good time. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, every time I play a game, I'm like, yeah, you're definitely out first. I was like, just get ready. Like, I won't even start trying until like 5 people have gone home.
Oh, yeah, I feel you.
Because, like, I don't want to be there, like, week 2, like, trying hard or whatever, and then going home. That's embarrassing.
Understandable, yeah, I feel you. Like, you get made fun of. You're like, when you try too hard, you're out.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
you.
also, like, I don't even mean to try hard. I don't know. R.I.P.
I don't try to try.
I really don't. I just exist.
I just do that constantly.
It's true. Very true. What is happening?
How long has this been going on?
This has been going on for approximately 3 hours at this point.
I mean, come on.
I know. Would you keep going? Like, if you had been standing here for 3 hours and it was final 6, would you keep going?
I guess it would depend on where I was in the game. Like, if I was chilling in a good spot, I would totally have dropped out the first 5 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, if I was, like, up, like, in the back against the wall, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up. But, I mean...
Hard to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like
We'll
endurance.
never know.
What?
I do too, but I don't like... I like the ones where you have to say it every X amount of minutes.
I'm like, fun. I love doing those. Like,
I think it's, yeah.
Yeah, like the first game I ever played, it was like, you had to do that, but it was like, you could submit it like every 5 minutes or something, but it was like whoever submitted the most times within 24 hours. And I was like setting weird alarms in the middle of the night, and I was like, okay, like if you wake up at 3 a.m., like you can get 2. Like you can stay awake for 10 minutes at 3 a.m. and just like submit twice. But then like my internet died and my timestamps were off, so like I ended up losing by 2 submissions, and I was like, fuck.
No.
Yeah, I was really pissed, and like I didn't need immunity, but like I wanted it because I didn't want a single competition. Because like I don't win competitions normally.
I feel
so,
like
it was gonna be exciting, and then it wasn't.
I'm able to like win Big Brother ones for some reason. I have no idea why. but I cannot win Survivor ones for the life of me.
Like competitions, or
yeah, I can't win a single immunity. Like a tribal one, I can do, but like individual ones, I cannot win. Like I did not win a single one in Switzerland.
Yeah, I like exclusively win if it's luck. Like if it's like, okay, like everybody like distribute cookies and then guess how many cookies everyone got. Like I'm good at that one. If they're like one time I won like a touchy subjects thing, but like I tied with someone else and then I just guessed the right number of like guesses that people got correct. Like I guessed it like exactly. Like it's all luck. Like I've won like one Survivor competition that was like I actually did do something.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's cute. One time I was randomly assigned immunity. I don't remember what game that was in, but they were like, yeah, you can just have it. And I was like, thank you.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
It was just like one person on your tribe or something, and I was like, okay. I'll take it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. It's a fun time. What is happening? My phone's not loading.
Was this cast all newbies?
Yes, it was all newbies. We discovered earlier tonight that everybody left has played in at least one game before.
Okay.
And that I believe we only had 2 people in the whole game who had never played the game. 3.
That's fun.
We had like under 5 people that had never played any type of.
Who were they?
Haley, R.I.P. Styx. Who else had played? Andreas had never played anything before. He was so funny. Like at one point, he asked me. This is my favorite question I've gotten all season because, like, obviously with an all newbie cast, and especially like if people haven't played on Tumblr, there are like questions. You know, my favorite question I got all season was, if I find a hidden immunity idol, do I have to tell the whole tribe? And I was like, no, you do not have to tell anybody. Do not do that if you don't want to.
Oh my god, you should have said yes. That would have been so funny.
Like, yes, you're required to like signpost to the whole tribe, like, attention.
Hold on. JG, did you just move a little bit?
Allie moved. Unmuted.
Allie also went on. Allie's out of this challenge.
Oh, fuck.
JG, like a minute ago, did you just move a little bit?
Oh, wait, he can't talk.
The guest is here. I'm going to go back and check the tape.
Okay. Oh, my God. Tom, that'll be so exciting if 2 people got out while you were on. We've had like 7 or 8 guests. We've had so many.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, that's good.
I mean,
that's
yeah.
What's supposed to happen. Because like, you're literally saving our lives.
I'm doing that.
Yeah. Doing this world a favor. I don't know what I was just saying. Probably nothing important, but...
Me every time I talk.
Yeah, like, it's never important. It's always just like...
No, never.
Yeah. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I was saying about the cast. Yeah, so I think, like, 4 or 5 of them hadn't played before.
That is so fun.
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Andreas, he would always call tribal council. He'd be like, we're going to the council.
We're going to the council.
It was so cute. I loved it. I loved it so much. We thought people who thought that you had to submit like challenge scores confessional for a while. That was cute. We would like have to go search through confessionals and people would be like, here's my challenge score. Like, no, please.
These amateurs.
Yeah, no, but it was like all our fault, but it was just funny. Because like at this point, like everybody.
Right, after reviewing the tape, JG, you are out of this challenge.
Drama.
I thought I breathed, but that's all good. All right, good luck, Ian and Zach.
Bye, JG. Oh my god! And just like that, we were down to 2.
Good luck, you guys.
Crazy. Oh my god. All right. See you later, Dom.
See ya.
Oh my god. How does it feel, Ian and Zach, who aren't going to respond to me?
It feels crazy seeing 2 people go out.
Cool.
I don't know how much longer I'll last myself. I'm starting to get shakes.
Oh, that's not fun.
Nope. But I'll try to hold on till at least get the 3-hour mark.
We've hit the 3-hour mark, I believe. Oh no, in 7 minutes.
It was real slight with JG, but I noticed because like his arm like fell out of frame and then came back into frame. And I was like, "That's movement right there."
Wasn't it like Allie's like hand moved when you guys did it? Not this Allie, but like Allie from
Yeah, Allie moved like so slightly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything about it because I didn't want to be like a douche in case I was wrong. But as soon as Isaac was like, "Did you move?" I was like, "Actually, I think she did."
Actually, she definitely moved. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm glad you were watching because I kind of wasn't. I mean, I'm not like not watching, but like unless there was a big movement, that wouldn't have caught my eye.
So Zach, how long do you think you can go?
No. No idea. My leg really hurt, but
Even just the way Zach is talking, like trying not to move his mouth too much.
well, I also have like 3 for pickup.
I mean, if you want to sit down, Zach, you can. I won't blame you.
We'll see.
Sounds a little bit like a deal is trying to be made.
Mitchell, please. I've been trying to bait them into a deal for like 2 hours.
See, maybe Dana wants to make the deal and give us both immunity.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't make deals with the devil.
I'm not the
At
devil.
Ian, at Zach.
Thank you. When's the 3-hour mark?
4 minutes.
Ooh.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Scooby smoke doobie doobie doo. Skadoobity doobie doobie doo.
I don't know. We're both good at this.
I want to die.
What'd you say, Zach?
I want to die.
The worst is when you get an itch and you can't scratch it.
He wanna die.
You want to die?
My eyes are watering. Get rid of that.
When I got to this stage, I locked into like a really terrible position and my neck was like burning. It was like real intense pain.
How will no go in like
See, I decided to put my hands in my pockets. That was not a good idea. They're sweating like a motherfucker.
Bad choice, honestly.
It was a horrible choice.
During the second phase, I was like practicing, and it was not working out.
Why were you all practicing for the challenge? I really wish that like this had been a trivia challenge because like of all of you practicing doing different things for it. It's so
Well,
messed up.
you said it was endurance.
I was practicing like standing still during part 2.
Oh my god.
And I did not find a comfortable position.
It's so bad.
Uptown Funk. Gonna give it to you.
You know what's so bad is like every time I'm in New York and I take the subway uptown, like I sing that song. Like just impulsively.
Which train?
Just any train. Like doesn't even matter where I'm going.
Wow, Luigi.
Yeah.
You guys seen Guatemala?
Like the Survivor season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are our thoughts?
Who wins Guatemala?
Danny?
Oh, that's the one I always forget that she wins. Because I have a bad memory.
I always see it ranked like so low on people's rankings, but like I fucking love Guatemala.
I like that season. Because I like every season between like 9 and like 21.
Yeah.
Like those are my favorites. So
Me too.
yeah, like when I think about Survivor, like I don't really think about recent stuff. Like I think about like that era.
It's not the same show anymore, you know?
It's not, and like I really like the teen years. Survivor.
I love China.
Yeah.
Please.
Mitchell, what's your favorite season?
Philippines.
Philippines. Interesting.
That was the season that got me hooked. My first season was One World, and Yikery fucking dues. I came back for Philippines, and I was like, wait, this is actually a pretty lit-ass show.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. My top 5. Let me check my rankings.
Like, of course you have a list.
He has a whole spreadsheet.
I still haven't seen 20 through 23. That's all I'm missing. But my top 5, well, my top 10 is Philippines, Australian Outback, Borneo, Africa, Amazon, Guatemala, Palau, Tocantins, Pearl Islands, Gabon.
Really?
I know. I feel like I'm going to need to shake that up. Because how is Panama not on my top 10? I love Panama.
Panama's good. I love Panama.
My bottom 5 is Thailand, San Juan del Sur, Worlds Apart, One World, Cook Islands.
Cook Islands was the first season I ever bought. Because like, I have a lot of them on DVD.
Cook Islands is my least favorite season at this time.
I get it, because as a season it's not that good. But like, in terms of people that are like important in Survivor, like that is a big season, in my opinion.
It's just so goddamn boring.
Yeah, like this game is not that good, but like...
Yeah. I remember when I was like watching San Juan live, I really didn't like it, but I've heard like a lot of people say that it holds up well on a rewatch.
Yeah. I haven't really rewatched a lot of like the seasons in the 20s and stuff, in the early 30s.
I think I need to put Thailand up a little higher. Like looking at it, I like Thailand more than Game Changers.
Good show.
What was that?
You said your name.
Your favorite winners.
My favorite winners?
Yeah.
I fucking love Natalie White. I think I think Nat White is just like so goddamn underrated, and people like don't respect her game. When people think of Samoa, they either think Russell deserved to win or Russell was supposed to lose, and Natalie White just gets so overlooked in that discussion. I think Natalie White is one of the most influential players from season 19 to today. And I think that people can like easily think of Samoa as the story of Russell Hantz losing, but I think it's more important not that Russell Hantz lost, but that Natalie White won that season.
That's fair.
So I think she does not get enough credit. She was incredibly like underrated. She had like 14. Is that her total? She had like 14 confessionals the entire season to Russell's 108.
How do you know the confessional count?
Okay, that's the highest confessional count for a single season. Is Hantz's 108. Natalie had 15, not 14. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Apparently, like, they left a lot of her good speech out. Like, some of the jurors said she said some really good stuff.
Mm.
You guys are over the 3-hour mark also.
I think I was hearing Zach said he wanted to sit down at the 11-hour mark, or 3-hour mark.
I said I'd see.
In terms of winners, I love Natalie. I don't know if she's my favorite, but I love Natalie White as a winner. In terms of characters, it's hard to beat like Tony as a character. I also really love Tina's win. Ethan is a personal favorite. I think my top winner of all time is Tom. And I also think that Danny is incredibly underrated.
I hate Tom.
Wait, why do you hate Tom?
I just don't like him.
What about him?
I just don't like. Okay, so to be fair, I haven't rewatched in a while, but I just like, don't find him engaging like as a character. I don't know why. I just don't like. For me, he falls in the same category as like a lot of the other people that are like the same age as him and like have similar professions as him.
So
how many
I'm just gonna,
like 50-year-old firemen have there been?
Like, but okay, not firemen, but like for me, like he falls in with like Terry. Like I don't like Terry.
I love Terry.
Like I hate Terry, and like he falls in with Terry for me. And I know that they're not the same, but like he just falls in that category for me. And like I just don't like the 50-year-old like firemen like.
What are you gonna get silver foxes?
I don't like them. They bore me. Find somebody better. Like I don't like Troy Zan. I know he's not like a police officer, but like I don't like
Troy
him.
Zan.
Like, but I know that he's also like very different from the other two, like in terms of gameplay. But like, I literally don't like any of them.
Troy Zan in the "This Is My Island" episode had as many confessionals in that one episode as he did in all of Game Changers.
Wow, like you track weird statistics.
That's just a fact. That's just a fact I know.
I liked Game Changers. Don't we only have? Oh no, we have 2 weeks. Do we have 2 weeks until the premiere?
It's not this Wednesday. It's next Wednesday.
Not this Wednesday. It's next Wednesday.
So like 9 days.
How to generate record starts today.
Do you know who the only 2 females to be crowned sole survivor and have the most confessionals in their season are? Kim and Sarah.
I was gonna say Kim, but not Sarah. Yeah, Sarah. Sarah has such a winner's edit.
Also, did you know the lowest ranked person to have the most professionals in a season is Nyanka?
That doesn't surprise me. Actually, that would have been my guess.
Yeah.
What a gal.
Hey Zach, don't you got some homework you gotta get to?
Yeah.
You sure?
Do you have work tomorrow?
I do.
What time?
I have to be there at 9.
Ooh.
Interesting.
But the thing is, I'm an hour behind you guys, so it's only 10:35 for me.
That's a lot.
I have to go back upstairs. I don't have any more power.
What time is it? You said?
11:35.
That's enough.
Goose, rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries. I've been shaked.
We're singing We Didn't Start the Fire.
No, it's the Fairly Odd Parents theme song.
Oh, and you were singing it to like the beat of We Didn't Start the Fire. But I was like, those aren't the right words.
Cause Ryan started the fire. Ryan started the fire.
A good song.
Ryan started the fire.
Ian, you just moved,
Yes, I did.
which means Zach won.
Congratulations, Zach.
Congrats, Zach.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. 3 hours, 10 minutes.
Can't believe I turned my head. Oh.
Well, I saw